Howdy, folks. This is Ben from the Hillbilly Theology Podcast with gospel reflection for the Friday of the first week of Lent. And here's what it says. Jesus says to his disciples, I tell you, unless your righteousness surpasses that of the scribes and Pharisees, you will not enter into the kingdom of heaven. You have heard that it was said to your ancestors, You shall not kill, and whoever kills will be liable to judgment. But I say to you, whoever is angry with his brother will be liable to judgment. Whoever says to his brother, Raca, will be answerable to the Sanhedrin, and whoever says, You fool, will be liable to fiery Gehenna. Therefore, if you bring your gift to the altar, and there recall that your brother has anything against you, leave your gift there at the altar. Go first and be reconciled with your brother, and then come and offer your gift. Settle with your opponent quickly while on the way to court. Otherwise, your opponent will hand you over to the judge, and the judge will hand you over to the guard, and you will be thrown into prison. Amen, I say to you, you will not be released until you have paid the last penny. In today's gospel, Jesus is talking about being peacemakers. Earlier in Matthew's gospel, in chapter 5, even, he talks about the blessed are the peacemakers and how they will be called sons of God. And, it's easy for us to offend people and not think a whole lot about it. It's easy for us to get mad and say something to our spouse or say something to our brother or say something to our dad or mother or sister or whoever, somebody, a close friend even, and not think about how it affects them. And here we see that Jesus is telling us that we need to reflect on that. We need to reflect on how we've offended people. If we have offended people, we need to make it right. We need to try every way we can to reconcile with those people. We need to be peacemakers, just like he said. And peacemakers, as he said, will be called sons of God. We need to make it right. If you can, do everything in your power to make it right. And, at the end, he even says, Amen, I say to you, you will not be released until you have paid the last penny. Sin has consequences, and Jesus has paid for our sin on the cross, but your sin still has consequences. If you offend somebody, it still has an earthly effect, and we must atone for that effect if we can, and we must make every attempt to atone for that. God bless you. I hope you have a good Friday, and I look forward to the weekend. Thank you.